On this episode of Philomena.com, I am tackling the subject that the whole world is talking about right now, which is Black Lives Matter and the murder of George Floyd. Being in Liberia, sitting down watching my brothers and sisters worldwide for the last 2 weeks protest, assemble, organize for a beautiful cause has been so inspiring. So I thought that I would do something here or start something here that shows that Liberians are in support of Black Lives Matter. So I wanted to do something meaningful, start something meaningful. It takes time to organize, but I wanted to be impactful as we stand with our brothers and sisters all around the world protesting. So today I'm gonna go visit some of my friends. A lot of them have lived in the US before and have come back to Liberia just like me, and I wanna know why Black Lives Matter is important to them. So you'll get to hear from some of us, and you'll learn more in the coming weeks about an initiative that we're starting, Liberians for Black Lives Matter. So stay tuned.
Black Lives Matters to me because living in America for over 20 plus years, I experienced, the effects of racism full time, right? What happens to one happens to all. So it might not happen to you, but because it's happening to somebody else, and if you don't stand up and take a stance against it, then that means you're supporting it. So for me, I stand up and take a stand against it because I don't support racism. I don't support any type of discrimination against somebody based on the color of their skin.
Black Lives Matter to me because I am a Black woman. I have a Black daughter. My family is Black. My friends are Black. And as a Liberian especially, with the history that we have and our very close ties to Blacks in America, we are all connected. We're one family, and if there's injustice for one of us, there's injustice for all of us.
Well, Black Lives Matter to me because in America, Black lives are being disproportionately mishandled. And it's very important for all of us to stand together, especially as Liberians during this time.
Our lives matter.
Being from East Africa, my mom being from Ethiopia, dad being from Somalia, grew up in the U.S. I witnessed a lot of inequalities, from the police, workforce. So Black lives means a lot to me. And I really want people to go out and vote. So that's the next step. We're protesting, but the big picture is November 4th. So please go out, vote, vote, vote.
Hi, I'm Agaba Veraza from Uganda, and I'm here to tell you that Black Lives Matter. We are not looking for handouts, but just the same opportunities as everyone else, because at the end of the day, we are all human.
I feel like a lot of people don't understand, and they haven't actually felt people being racist against them. And I went to an international school in Canada from 8th grade, and I graduated from that same school in Canada, and I actually started classes with Russian people, and a lot of people don't know a lot of Russian people are very racist. They don't see it as something that's very serious, but they find it as a joke. And my Russian friends actually refer to me as kakashka, which means shit, and they're referring to my skin color. And I actually went through so much in 8th grade, even physical fights. I experienced racism at another level, mental torture and physical torture. So I feel like it means so much to me, and I think that a lot of people need to speak out on racism. People need to be taught, because my Russian friends now have grown into some of my closest friends because I taught them right from wrong. So I think it's really important that more people start to speak out on why Black Lives Matter, so that more people are not racist against us and more people understand what we've actually been through.
Black Lives Matter, our life